Good morning. Today I am going to do a quick restoration on the headlights on my 2002 Toyota Camry. Kind of hard to see it, but it is very cloudy, and it's even kind of rough. You can feel it like almost like it's got a sandy texture across the top of it. Especially on this side right through here. And what I'm using is CERAKOTE. It's a complete kit that has an oxidation remover, which is on pre-moistened pads. And then there's step 2 will be working it over with a sanding pad that start at a 2000 grit and then has a 3000 grit to get all the fine scratches out of it. And then you have the actual ceramic coating, which is on a pad as well. Now, I've actually already done this on the HHR over there and did quite a nice job, I think. You're not seeing the video of that because it was terrible. It got all messed up. There was a police activity going on across the street and I was very distracted, and just a lot of things that made it not publishable. So I'm going to do it on the Camry. Got a trip out of town this weekend. It will be a lot of night driving, so I want my headlights to be as bright and clear as they can be. Now, because I've already pre-cleaned the headlights with a pretty strong cleaner, the oxidation remover pads won't get real dark and dirty like they show in the images, but I'll still go over them real thoroughly. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mask off around the headlights. Alright, now we're going to start with the oxidation remover, and you do see that they've got them labeled step 1, 2, and 3. And they give you a lot of pads for the oxidation remover. As you see, a lot of cars are just terrible. You can hardly see anything through the headlights. So we'll just take the pad, and it says to wipe them in a circular motion. Oh, there's a good look at the oxidation on there. It's taking off. Okay, on step 2, you take the little handle that came with it and start out with the 2000 grit, which is the red pad, and it just sticks on there like Velcro. Have some water either in a spray bottle, or since I've got a hose nearby, I'm going to just use the hose. Make sure to keep it wet, and then just start sanding. And with the really bad curves that are on this cover, I'll need to probably take the little pad off and work it by hand so I can get around all the curves. As you see, when I'm sanding it, it takes on kind of a cloudy appearance, and that is what you want. So if you see any little shiny spots, you need to go back over, because that means you didn't get that sanded good. And once you've gotten this all nice and sanded and hazy looking, then you'll switch up to the 3000 grit, which is the gray pad. Go ahead and pop that on. Get started. Okay, once you get the 2 lights done, they'll need to dry thoroughly. Work on them with a towel and get them just as air dried as possible. Okay, all the sanding prep is done. You can kind of see how cloudy the lens turns now. Got the left one and the right one done. And when they're nice and dry, they're just probably about ready to be clear coated now. But I'll give it a few minutes to dry better, and we'll be back with you shortly. Okay, we're back. I think it's dry enough. We can proceed on with the final step of applying the ceramic clear coating. And the instructions say to go in a horizontal motion, and just wipe down, and then go back to the start and overlap about half the pad over what you've already been over. that's it. Don't go back over it or it'll, I guess, pull up what you just put down, and it'll make a mess of it all. This is to allow it to dry for a minimum of 60 minutes before driving it or exposing it to any kind of moisture. So don't do this if it's going to rain. And it's really best to let it sit overnight. Okay, there you have it. I've used CERAKOTE ceramic headlight restoration kit, and I bought this off of Amazon for, I think it was $17.95, and I think it did a pretty good job. Now, if your headlights are all yellowed and cloudy and oxidized, I definitely recommend using the CERAKOTE. So anyway, thanks for watching.